What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today, as promised, I told you guys I wanted to do a comparison video over the last Air Jordan Retro 5 Fire Red that came out in 2013. These originally released in 1990. They came back in 2000. Then in the countdown package in 2008, and then they released in 2013, following up with now getting this 2020 Fire Red OG colorway. So we're gonna start off with the boxes first, then we're gonna make our way into the sneakers, and then we'll wrap this thing on up. Let's get straight into it. Yay! So starting off with the boxes, they're the same on the front as well as on the back. The big difference in the box this year is on the 2013 pair, you guys can see right here, we do have the Jordan right there, the Jordan with the Air, or the Jumpman with the Air, however you want to say it. And then on the 2020 pair, you guys can see that we do have that Nike Air branding right there to give us that OG nostalgia type vibe. Also, you guys can see the placement of the stickers are different on the 2020 pair compared to the 2013 pair. When I'm looking at the insides of the boxes, they both came with black tissue paper. The only difference is in 2013, we got a different type of tissue paper in there. We got white tissue paper in there as well. All right, y'all, now let's get these sneakers out. Starting off right here, I have the 2013 pair. This pair right here, it was stiff as a brick, y'all. These things were hard. You can see the leather quality on these things is not nice. When you touch in on it, it's just stupid hard. It doesn't give off any type of like nice soft leather, but you guys can see it creased really bad as well. And one of the things that I want to point out also is this right here. When you're looking right here, you have this hard leather right here. There's hard leather on this sneaker, and right here you have this hard leather as well on the 2013 pair. On the 2020 pair, you guys can see we having like this nice silk material right there, as well as instead of having that hard leather up there, we have like that nice little silk material right here as well. As you see, the toe boxes is longer than the other one, and also the whips are a little bit different. This pair right here, being the 2020 pair, is actually cut like a true OG. This pair right here, they cut it short, man. I don't know what Jordan brand was thinking with that. Taking a look at the toe boxes, look at the quality that we have. This is the 2020 pair. Look how that it just bounces down and comes up. Just bounces down and comes up. When you look at the 2013, man, this shit just stiff as a brick. You can't look, I can't get the toe box to go in, but look, you can get that toe box to go in on the 2020 pair. 2013, that junk ain't going in, man. Also, another thing that I noticed on the sneakers is right here for the side panels where we have the mesh netting at. The netting is different. The netting was thicker on this pair, and it's a little bit cut thinner on this pair. I think that, again, they went back to their true OG roots with bringing back a nostalgia sneaker for a Retro 5 Fire Red with the correct form. Taking a look at the colorway, the Fire Red 5, it's more of a fire red on the 2020 pair. Instead of having, this is more like it's a darker red. It's not as bright, because when you think fire red, you think bright. This is a little bit darker compared to the fire red that we see inside of the 2020 pair. Right here, the 2020 lace lock, you have the Nike right here with the Nike also right here, trademark on the red part. On the 2013 pair, we got a Jumpman, and we got nothing else on the lace lock. Jordan brand took a huge shortcut on this lace lock in 2013. And in 2020, coming back, and you can tell the colors are different. The colors are not the same. The 2020 pair is actually a little bit darker to me than the 2013 pair. But that is a big difference in the lace locks. The lace lock having the Nike on this one, the lace lock having the Jumpman on this one, having the Nike right there, having nothing right there at all. So I wanted to grab the pair that I wore for the actual on-foot video that I did the other day, and because the other pair that I was showing you guys was actually dead stock, so I can show you the tongue better. So right here, looking at the tongue, you can tell the shapes of the tongue is totally different. Right here, this goes up and comes down, up, down, up and comes down, up and comes down. This one just goes flat across. It's just a flat across type tongue. This one right here kind of has like a curve to it. And I think that that's actually a nice little touch that they did. So on the back right here, you guys can see we have the Jumpman on the 2013 pair. We do have the Nike Air branding on the 2020. Something that's pretty obvious to see is the height. The 2020 pair sits higher than the 2013 pair. And right here, when you're looking at the Air Jordan is this pair is reading like when you're looking from the top, you can read it correctly, and it's saying Air Jordan, and it's flipped upside down on the 2020 pair. This is actually the correct way that you want to have it on the Air Jordan 5. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but also when you're looking at the sock liner and you're seeing it. The colorways are the reds are a tad bit different on there. The reds are just a tad bit different. The 2020 pair actually seems to be a little bit brighter than the actual 2013 pair. In 2013, of course, you know, they were giving us these little things that were going inside of the shoes for the 5s. They did not do that. They actually did this in other retros as well. 6s, 5s, 7s. Back in the day, we were getting these in like 2012 and stuff like that, in some of the Jordans, 2011 era. On the inside of the 2013 pair, you can see we have a Jumpman in there. On the inside of the 2020 pair, you can see we have the Nike Air branded. Bottom of the shoes, one big thing that you can tell is that you do have the Nike on the 2020 pair and you have Jordan on the 2013 pair. Taking a look at the back panels right here, they stick out a little bit more. They're a little bit thicker. When you have the shoe on, it's a little bit more comfort around the ankle area compared to the 2013 pair. It's slightly different, a little bit smaller, not as bulky as I would say, and as again as I stated, it doesn't sit up as high. I know that this shoe has nothing to do with these two shoes, but I just want to say in 2016, the way that they cut this 2016 Metallic 5, it is cut just like the 2013 to me, as far as how they did the 2013 Air Jordan Fire Red 5. Everything seems to match up as far as the mesh netting. Yeah, they gave us the Nike on the bottom. They hit us with the Nike on the back. Yeah, I got a little bit of receipt paper on there, man. That shit be sucking, but I know how to get it out. Yes, they hit us with the Jordan the correct way on this pair as well. And again, we did get this, and we did get that Nike Air branding on the 2016 pair. A small little thing that they did on the 2016 pair that they corrected on the 2020 pair. The lace lock on the 2016 Metallic 5s, it had Nike right there, and it had Nike right there, but it also had a Jumpman on the red part of the lace lock, which is slightly different than what we got to see this time. Plus, the 2016 box did not come with Nike branding, Nike Air branding on the box of the 2016 Metallic 5s. So, all in all, I must say the 2020 Fire Red 5 definitely outdid this 2013. This right here is just trash compared to the 2020. They could have just kept that one, and they could have held off for all them years and just bought us this back. But of course, they wanted to drop something. They had to give us something, and I'm gonna turn that pair into beaters, and I doubled up on these because this one right here, this is the best 5 with craftsmanship that they could have done to an OG. I'll beat the 2016 Metallics by a long shot as well. I'm really happy that they took the time with this one. I'm hearing that it's gonna be like a major GR pretty much, y'all. A lot of people seem to be having them, and I mean, definitely I would say if you're into the OG colorways and you want to get you a pair of these, I would definitely say go after them. This is definitely a great addition to add to a sneaker collection. If you don't own a pair of 5s, make this your first pair of 5s. But the 2020 Air Jordan Retro 5 releases on May 2nd, this Saturday, for a suggested retail sticker of $200. Let me know down in the comment sections what you guys think. How do you guys feel about the 2013s? I mean, the 2013s kind of reminded me of the Countdown packages as well, because all they did was had a 23 back there, and of course they didn't have the branding back there on the Countdown package. This is closer to the 2000 release, and this is closer to the 1990 release. So, hey, I'm pleased, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know if you plan on copying these things. Let me know how you guys like the in-depth look to see the comparison on how they changed them up. And it was a lot of little changes, y'all, but it was some changes to it, man. This is definitely one that you want to have in the collection this year. Great job, Jordan Brand, on the Retro 5 Fire Reds, y'all. Since the Sneaker Dungeon family, we hit 8K. Y'all already know I'm gonna do my Retro 8s tomorrow. I'm gonna do my collection of those. Everybody wanted me to do my Retro 7s for it, and I hit 7K, but I own more 11s, and I figured a lot of people have asked me about my Jordan 11 collection. That's why I did it at 7K. But for 8K, I'm gonna keep it in sequence. We're gonna rock out with the Retro 8 collection tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are following your boy over on Instagram at DaRetroWizKid. I am doing the 7 for 7, going 7 weeks, going with retros 1 through 7, Monday through Sunday. Not repeating any retros for you guys, giving you guys a different colorway every single week of a retro 1, 2, 3, 4 for 7 weeks, y'all. So go over there, follow your boys. I appreciate you all showing that love and support over there on Instagram as well as over here on YouTube. Peace, love, and Laguna Beach, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow in the next video. Get it! Now, these originally released in 1990, then they came back in 2000, then they came back again. Dang. Jordan Brand cut us extra slow. They're two different colors. One is a little bit brighter than the other one. The 2020 pair is a little bit darker than the 2020. The 2020 pair is actually a little bit darker than the 20.
I waited my turn, it was never my turn, so I say fuck a turn, jump the line on my own. I understand these niggas watching my every move and they hate to see young niggas on. But that's okay, cause the contributions that I made to my city gon' live on forever. And I will not stop until I see $1 million and I put that shit on whoever.